Good day to everyone. I am Marches Tarimarim that will discuss the national standard and framework. So, let us first define what is the national standard and frameworks. The National Framework for Professional Standard for Teaching provides the basis for agreement on and consistency around what constitutes quality teaching, facilitates the articulation of the knowledge, understanding, skills, and values for effective teaching through development of standard at the local level. Standards set clear performance expectations for students, helping them understand what they need to do to meet the standards. Standards lead to improved student performance and promote more challenging, equitable, and rewarding experience for all learners. Kapag sinabi po nating national framework, it's designed to provide guidance to all parties involved in an assessment process that should follow, tulad sa teaching performance of teachers. At pag sinabi naman po nating standard or national framework for professional standard, dito po maglalatag na ng mga basis kung paano nga po ba ma-achieve ang quality teaching. For example, for Philippines to have a quality teaching, we must assure that majority of local level school, primary, secondary, and tertiary, all teachers has a standard level of knowledge, understanding, skills, and values. So dahil nga po sa standard na ito, inaasahan na ang pagkatuto ng mga mag-aaral ay mas magiging epektibo. Sa katunayan nga po, ang DepEd Order No. 42 Series of 2017 ay tumutukoy sa pag-adapt at pagpapatupad ng pagkakaroon ng professional standard for teachers sa Pilipinas. Sa PPST or Philippine Professional Standard for Teachers ay nagbibigay sa PPST or Philippine Professional Standard for Teachers ay nagbibigay ng required skill and competency of quality teachers that enabling them to cope with the emerging global frameworks. What is the Philippine Qualification Framework? The PQF describes the level of educational qualification and sets the standard for qualification outcomes. It is a quality-assured national system for the development, recognition, and award of qualification based on a standard of knowledge, skills, and values acquired in different ways and methods by learners and workers of the country. Here in Philippines, we have a 3 level of educational qualifications. These are the primary level, secondary level, and tertiary level. At sa set of standard for qualification outcomes, kailangan makapagtapos ng mga mag-aaral ayon sa pagkakasunod-sunod, ganun din ang standard of knowledge, skills, and values na ma-acquire nila sa bawat level of education. At ang PQF po ay binuong programa ng Department of Education or DepEd, Technical Education and Skill Development Authority or TESDA, Commission on Higher Education or CHED, Professional Regulation Commission or PRC, and Department of Labor and Employment or DOLE. Qualification. Next is, let's define the meaning of qualification. It refers to the formal certification that a person has successfully achieved specific learning outcomes relevant to the identified academic, industry, or community requirement. Ang magandang halimbawa po dito para mas lubusan nating maunawaan ang PQF ay kung nais mong maging guro, ano ba ang mga kailangan mong gawin? First step to achieve that. What are the qualification and standards to be a certified teacher? So, dapat po natin gawin ay makapagtapos muna makapagtapos muna ang isang tao o mag-aaral ng elementary or primary level, high school or secondary level, at kolehiyo or tertiary level, at makapasa sa licensure examination for teachers or also known as LET. Ito yung mga basic qualifications. Ito yung mga basic qualification na applicable sa Pilipinas. At ang frameworks naman or standard ay yung matapos mo orderly ang bawat level. Hindi maaari na high school muna bago elementary. Dapat orderly nga po. The ASEAN Qualification Reference Framework, AQRF. The ASEAN Charter, which was signed by the 10 ASEAN leaders in Singapore on 20 November 2007, provides the basis for an ASEAN Qualification Reference Framework, AQRF. The Charter aimed to create a single market and production base which is stable, prosperous, highly competitive, and economically integrated, with effective facilitation for trade and investment, in which there is free flow of goods, services, and investment, facilitated movement of business persons, professionals, talents, and labor, and free flow of capital and develop human resources through closer cooperation in education and lifelong learning and in science and technology, for the empowerment of the peoples of ASEAN and for the strengthening of the ASEAN community. Ang AQRF din po ay ginawa upang pagbasehan ng bawat bansa na kabilang sa ASEAN patungkol sa qualification framework. Also, ang AQRF support recognition of qualifications, encourage the development of qualifications framework that can facilitate lifelong learning nga po, and to improve understanding of qualification system. The AQRF support NQF or PQF. Pag sinabi pong NQF, ang ibig sabihin po nito ay National Qualification Framework, o sa atin ay Philippine Qualification Framework. Iba din po sa ibang bansa. Maaaring ang tawag po sa kanila ay Vietnam Qualification Framework. Ang ginagawa po ng ASEAN Qualification Reference Framework o AQRF ay magbigay ng mga mechanics to facilitate comparison, transparency, and higher quality qualification system. At ang mechanism na ino-offer ni AQRF ay Agreed Quality Assurance Principle and Standard ng AMS o ASEAN Member States. Ito po yung mga iba't ibang bansa na kasapi ng ASEAN, tulad po ng Pilipinas, Laos, or Vietnam. At ang mga bansa pong ito ay may mga kinatawan na makikihalili sa pag-aproban ng mga mechanics from AQRF. So, dito na po nagtatapos ang aking report. Maraming salamat po sa pakikinig. Ingat po palagi and God bless.